only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Down! What is going on, entertainment? So time come tell with another video. Y'all have officially won me over, okay? I know I've been saying how like this season I'm not really too much feeling it, but because of this whole nameplate thing they kept talking about. But this to me gave nostalgic BGC. Like I feel like this really is episode like 1 or 2, if we're gonna be honest, because this show has really now started. It has officially started this episode. So it starts off with Lauren versus Don't Call Me White Girl. They're going back and forth or whatever. Don't Call Me White Girls basically call her out. She's like, oh, I'm not scared of you, blah, blah. I don't care what nobody says. Lauren needs to win that money. Lauren needs to win that money. There's no debate, especially after seeing next week's preview. Lauren is running through these girls like a Tomb Raider. And it's not even just about phase, because y'all know how I feel about that. When it's just about fight. The person shouldn't win just off of fights. It should be personality too. What I like about Lauren is because she literally sticks about what she says in front of the girl's face, behind their backs, with talking to other girls. Like she keeps that same energy throughout. She's facilitating the storylines. She's making sure certain things are called out. And most importantly, she's not scared. She needs to win that money. If it goes to anybody else, rigged. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I'm not saying this because I'm familiar with her because I'm not a team. No. She needs to win that money. Like either her, Tyson, or Dava. To be honest, like those are the only 3 I could see like really winning that money. Anybody else, I'm just kind of like, yeah. So Don't Call Me White Girl ends up calling out Dava. She's like, oh, you was talking about Becky, whatever, like, and you never even hung out with her, talked to her like that. So Dava just like, man, the only reason I didn't, I haven't been really talking to you like that, Becky, is because you've been hanging out with Minx. You feel me? Like, I don't really with Minx like that. So that's why I don't really hang out with you. Like, it's nothing personal, bro. But it's like, you just not my chick, right? Lulu is standing there with her wig looking funny. Lulu, y'all, is Cardi B in another font. Cardi B, is that your cousin, bitch? Did you send her to Zeus Network? Because the way that she acts is Cardi Love and Hip Hop era. She acts just like her. She talks like her. She does the jokes like her. Now, Tyson makes a good point about Becky because why do you care if people are calling you a bully? Let the audience decide that. Who cares what the girls think? That's what these new cast members that go in these shows don't realize. Y'all be caring about what each other gonna think so about each other when the main people y'all need to care about is what the audience thinks. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a crap what the girls think about you? Look at season 1. The girls couldn't stand Bahati. They would torture her left and right. They'd pull her hair out, all that. And she won the whole show. And she was one of the most hated. You might want to stop caring about these girls think talking about, oh, y'all saying I'm a bully and all that. Who cares? It does not matter. And it's like, why do you care so much about what other people think about you? Okay. They start voting about who should go home. Mix like, man, I ain't gonna lie, G. Like, I feel like Dava. I feel like Dava, you should go home, man. Like that. This is how I feel. You feel me? Mix got a heavy, deep smoker voice. So Dava's like, man, please, your piggly wiggly ass. When your piggly wiggly ass go home, that's when I'll go home. I'm not going nowhere. Okay. Some of the girls keep saying Leandria. I almost called her Alondria. So Leandro's just like, I mean, like, I don't really care. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna fight for a spot. I'm not gonna like beg for a spot to be here. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm just not doing it. What happened to the BGC Survivor days? Y'all get what I mean? When the girls used to come together and try to do house meetings to vote people off, people like a Megan and some other girls, they'd be like, this isn't Survivor. I'm not going anywhere. The girls don't have that energy anymore. Leandra looked like she was 2 seconds from saying, okay, got it, and just go and just walk up out the door. Like, what? You went all this way okay, as a criminal to come to the DR. And you mean to tell me you talking about I wouldn't beg for a spot? F beg for a spot. Don't let them push you out, Andrea. Okay? You have a gospel woman's name. Please don't let us down. So Sam and Lulu have what I call a Dominican blowout, right? Sam is just like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like both of us are Dominican, and I feel like, we do our big one, and I feel like none of the girls here could, you feel me, like, could need to go home because we all, do our big one, and we do what we gotta do to stay in the house. We all are baddies. So I feel like me and you, we both are Dominican, and me and you being Dominican, we shouldn't do that to each other. So we should both stay in the house. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart about what I did to you, Lulu. Like, I'm sorry, okay? So Lulu's just standing there like, how you don't pay her rent? Like, you know how Cardi B used to do. I'm like, she just reminded me of her so much. That did seem kind of fake. I ain't gonna lie. Like, all of a sudden, y'all relate to the fact that both of y'all Dominican. Please. Please. Okay, I do feel like Sam is a little bit of a follower. Like, you could tell, like, she's hiding behind Becky and the Minx girls because they know that they could really protect her. And they could really keep that shield on her so that way she doesn't become like a target. So Dava and I said Mulana. Don't call me white girl. Sorry. Dava and Don't Call Me White Girl and Alana end up talking. And Dava's just like, so like, what's your problem with me? Like, why don't you like me? Okay. So they're like, no, we feel like you picking sides or whatever, and you don't really get a chance to know us tight-ish. And you was the one who told Cutter K, you feel me, about the whole picture thing, and you the one that made us put Becky, put my hands on you. You made Becky put her hands on her, right? And it was also mad at Dava for cheering Tyson on. My whole thing is, in this type of environment, in these shows, who wouldn't root for their friend? Hello, especially in this environment, it's so many cliques. So you got to get into a clique. So Dava ends up pulling Cutter K to the side, and Cutter's just like, so like they told me that you like feel me was the one who really ended up having Becky put her hands on me. So it's like, what's up with that? Dava's like, wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me you're gonna listen to them? I didn't even do that. Okay, what happened was she wanted to fade you because she felt like you were being friendly with us. I didn't tell her shit. Okay. Cutter is a little dumb to me. Like, why are you just believing anything these other girls who don't like you and who socked you, believing them on the people that you cool with? Not even that. Becky is grown as hell. Can't nobody tell her to do nothing that's gonna make her sock you and turn you into Toucan Sam. She literally transformed you. You get what I'm saying? She turned you into a bird. Like that picture situation, regardless if it happened, I feel like she still would have found a reason to get you. Like she literally turned Cutter K into a bird, especially with the blue hair. Y'all know how Toucan Song have all that colorful rainbow hair. Like, man, she turned you into a bird, girl. You need to be mad at her. F Dava, right? So Lauren ends up talking to G Baby, and she's like, oh, I'm feeling away because Alana, like, she keeps putting her 2 cents in or whatever. Anytime I'm fighting, Don't Call Me White Girl, she talking about, oh, Dava, sit down. Why you trying to jump in? Why you trying to jump in or whatever? So she's already kind of feeling away towards Alana, aka bodybuilder. It's the next day. Lulu starts talking to Dava and Cutter K, and Lulu is basically being forced to kind of pick a side, right? So they're like, okay, Dava, like, okay, Lulu, like, it looked like you was hanging out with like the ops last time. Who you gonna pick? She like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel me, I'm kind of mutual, but if I'm gonna have to pick my girls, I'm gonna have to pick the 18 Pretty Little Liars. I'm like, okay, Lulu's funny. I like her. She's one of the few girls who, like, she hasn't been fighting a whole lot, but I could tell she has a personality. I like that. I like girls on these shows that have a personality outside of the fighting, and she actually has a personality. So anytime she's talking, I'll be cracking up. Like little stuff that she does, like I find so funny. So she like, I picked the 80, you feel me? Like I picked the 80, I'm riding with my bitches. Yeah. So all the girls are like, yeah, that's what's up. So meanwhile, as she's talking to them, we hear Marie Mix. Marie Mix, y'all, is another one that's funny. Funnier than I thought. She said, man, these hoes, they 4 of them punanis sharing 3 beds, G. I can't say the word, but the way she said it, literally, I screamed the way she said it because it was just so funny. She said 4 punanis sharing 3 beds, G. As if they squeezing into the bed so they could like protect each other. I don't know why. I found that to be hilarious. Okay. And her with that smoker voice made it even funnier. So they start to peep. I guess they feel like Lulu is fake because apparently she goes into their rooms. This is where the house starts to get divided. And she's like drinking, like she whoop, 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 whoop. She drinking with them. She drinking alcohol. She taking a shot. She like, oh, let's do a shot a Casamigos. Oh, Azul. Okay, so she's taking shots and drinking, having fun. Meanwhile, I guess she's talking bad about them to Tyson and Lauren click. So, Minx is like, oh, I'm going to slap her. And she like, man, you feel me? Like, next time I see that hoe, I'm finna slap that hoe, G. Like, she just fake, bruh. And then you got this whole Cutter K. This whole Cutter K cooped up and she kick in with it. And you got a black eye, G. What's wrong with you, G? My whole thing is, y'all even said later on in the episode, y'all didn't really even talk to Cutter K like that. So what y'all expect her to do? Because it seemed like Cutter K was staying in a room, but she wasn't really talking to them like that. That's where Bad Girls Club and Zeus differ. Because one thing about BGC, once you pick a clique, you got to move your room, Buka Butt. You can't be staying in that room. Y'all remember? Like, anytime the girls start to click up, beds was moved, okay? Somebody get kicked out, they take that bed and they switch positions and rooms to make sure, things don't happen later on, right? So then we end up seeing Leandria, Baby Tyson, G Baby, and Lauren sitting down. And they start, G Baby's just like, so like, oh my God, Tyson, Lauren, you guys are like cool now. You guys are like friends, huh? You guys are friends. Oh my God. You guys are friends. Oh my God. G Baby, a little white girl on the inside. So then Lauren, like, yeah, like we're friends, we're cool, because like we both have common enemies, and like I feel like we would be stronger as a duo together than going against each other. So, Baby Tyson's like, yeah, you feel me? Like I'm going with that. Like, I don't know if it's real or not, but we got the same ops and we gonna basically call it truce. They start talking about Alana. Here comes Baby Tyson. She keeps calling Alana Aaron the plumber. They keep bleeping it out. Child, let me tell y'all something. Expect Aaron the plumber to make 20 Illuminati posts about how he's being targeted and they about to unalive him. I said, oh my God, y'all done poked the bear. Y'all was better off cutting off that whole portion of her, keep calling her Aaron and Aaron the plumber. Because Aaron the plumber is coming, babes. And they knew they knew he had to do that. Because the way Aaron the plumber brain operates, with him getting socked in his head every 2 seconds. And I say this because if y'all haven't been keeping up Aaron the plumber, that nigga goes on fade tours. Oh yes. Fade tours. I'm being so serious. Where he made people pay to fade him. So he got a little bit of CTE. You feel me? So he ain't all too, conjoint up there. So that moment that he sees that his name is being mentioned, he gonna think it's a plot out to get him, girl. Okay. Now that Leandria is so messy, and Zeus don't really mess with him like that because he's bashed Zeus on multiple occasions. Just a FYI. Leandria is messy as hell. She's really devious too, by the way. She's very devious. And not only that, she gives us like the death stare, like a dead stare. And she's emotionally, like she gives us these emotionless expressions. She's just like very like dead. Like, and I kind of live for it, not gonna lie. Like, she give me very much like, Leandra, you're on the wrong show. Like, I could really see her being on like Big Brother, Survivor, because she's very sneaky and she kind of plays it off well with that nice girl act. She's like, whole time she plotting your demise behind your back. Like, girl, you could be winning millions, babe, on Survivor. They gave out $2 million on the last season of Survivor, boo. Like, aim higher, okay, than fades. I'm just saying. Anyways, so Leandria ends up calling Alana. She's like, Alana, come here. Alana's like, well, no, Alana comes over. She come on over or whatever, right? So Alana and Lauren start talking. They're like, oh, I feel like, Lawrence, I feel like you really be defending Don't Call Me White Girl. I don't really like that. Like, you keep defending Don't Call Me White Girl, and she extremely messy. Her mouth is really messy. And Alana's like, yeah, I know. Like, that's my friend, but like, y'all not finna jump on her. Like, you and Davo was not finna hop up on her and jump her. And then Lawrence like, I don't do jumping. I don't do jumping, whatever. And Lawrence is like, how dare you keep trying to jump in when like you've been fighting little all this time. Like, you fought Baby Tyson. Now, when she said that, I said, Lauren, you shouldn't use that as an example because you fought Baby Tyson. Not only did you fight her on the show, you fought her on another show. So you should have just said, you shouldn't have not used that example. You should have just been like, you fighting a girl smaller than you. Just say that. But to use her as a direct example is kind of like, girl. I know that's the only girl she fought so far, but still, it's like, I would have just left that part out. Be like, you know, yeah, because yeah, that was a little hypocritical, Lori. I ain't gonna lie to you. So they start going back and forth or whatever. A lot of just like, man, then get me then. I'm big as you, Lauren. Like, get me then. They started getting into it. They boop, 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 boop. Let me tell you something. They go 2 rounds. That first round and that second round, Lauren took that W tenfold. Let me tell you, that Lauren is running through these girls like a Tomb Raider. It's like, it's disrespectful at this point. I'm like, damn. She is running through them like a Tomb Raider. I hope Tilo somewhere sitting there proud, okay? Because your cast member is doing her big one, babes. Seriously, she really is. They end up going 2 rounds or whatever, and Lauren's like, man, I ain't Baby Tyson. I ain't Baby Tyson. All I kept thinking is, oh my God, girl, don't say that. Baby Tyson gonna get mad. She gonna fight you. Okay. Tyson even asked her about when they was about to pull. She like, oh, what you mean you ain't Baby Tyson? What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? Right. And then she like, I'm just saying, you feel me? Like, I'm a big bitch. Like, you a small girl. You feel me? Like, that's it. Okay. A lot of goes to her side mad. I don't know why, but I found it so funny. It gave like, you know, you ever like get into it with somebody that's bigger than you and you go home or you go to your friend like, oh, she hit me when you was a little kid. You're like, she hit me like, so a lot of go over to her friend. She like, man, they tried to hop on me like Baby Tyson and Lauren, man. I ain't really messing with that. So Minx being a mama bear, she like, what? She still had her towel wrapped around her body. She just fresh out the shower. Dove soap creaming from her leg. She walk out there. She like, what they did to my baby? What you mean what they did? What they did to you? Oh, Baby Tyson, man. Man, hold up. So Don't Call Me White Girl like, really, man? Let's get ready. They all kind of gearing up, y'all. The Ninja Turtles are, you know, they're gathering the forces. They start getting up like a pack of hyenas and they start throwing cutter case stuff out that room. I will say this, I gag. One thing about y'all, I don't know if y'all know or you notice, I love clothes. I love clothes. Like, I love clothes more than humans. I don't know. Maybe it's because when I was growing up, like, I didn't have a lot of clothes. So it's like when I was able to afford and buy it on my own, I bought nothing but clothes. Like, straight up. Anybody that knows me personally that's been over to my crib, y'all know. It gives like garment, clothes. Like every 2 seconds you look, like you walk into my closet, it's just nothing but clothes. Like I actually do need to give some away. I ain't gonna cap to you. But I love clothes. Like, I don't know. I just love clothes. I just love clothes. I have like so many hats, so many shirts, so many pants. Some of them I haven't even worn. Some of them I haven't worn in years. Like, I just love it, right? If I would have seen my stuff thrown out like that, I would have literally had a panic attack. Like, oh my God. My mother in clothes. Like, I would have freaked out. They was throwing her stuff out up there. Like, whew, it was really bad. They threw her stuff out there like it was like nothing. They just whoosh, they whoosh, they threw her stuff out there. Meanwhile, the other girls gathering their forces. Lauren goes and she gathers her crew because they walked outside. They like, what's up? Y'all trying to jump on shot, man? You let my hand heal first. Let my hand heal first. So she like, Baby Tyson, G baby. Okay, she do the wolf call. Y'all know what I peep. Also, G baby is the wig gatherer. Okay, that's the bitch in the crew that don't really fight like that. She don't really know how to fight like that. So she just makes sure everybody's straight. So they throw the wigs and she just grab them. Y'all feed that like every 2 seconds. She snatching them up like they Mario coins. She just grabbing up the wigs. She grabbing up the wigs. She grabbing up the wigs. So she grabbing up the wigs or whatever. And they start walking over. Okay. So it's like one crew versus another crew. They're going against each other, right? So once they meet up, like I guess like in the middle or whatever, okay, we're gonna call that bitch G Baby Beauty Parlor. So Lauren versus Alana happened. Now that first round, I would give it to Alana. Now that second round, Lauren got it. 100%. Lauren got it. Lauren got it 100%. And I think that first round, Alana got it because I think Lauren, she said her hand was already messed up. So I think she was tired too. So Tyson ends up hopping on Don't Call Me White Girl, right? They start getting into it or whatever. Tyson at one point ends up on top of Don't Call Me White Girl. I don't know why Don't Call Me White Girl was not more prepared, knowing that they was all gearing up to walk over like that. That was kind of crazy to me. So then we get Tyson. She runs over. She throws out Milani bed and one of the other girls' beds. She tried to get the king size bed, but child, that king size bed weighs more than you, baby Tyson. But nice try. You feel me? That damn Tyson tried to use all her stripper strength to raise up that bed and throw it out there, but it did not work at all. So then we end up seeing Lauren versus the group of girls out in the field. By this point, she is by herself. I don't know where her crew has went. They're kind of her, Dava, Tyson, Dava, G Baby. They're kind of by the room, trying to throw out the bed and kind of mess with the girls' stuff. Right here, come Nas in the group of girls or whatever. Man, Lauren, if you're that bold, okay, and you don't care about fighting, bitch, we're not gonna jump you. We're gonna do one-on-one. Shut up, Nas. Okay, I'm telling y'all, Nas be somewhere schooling a producer, a security guard. You can't convince me nowhere because she's never anywhere to be found. We never see her, and anytime we see her, it be low-key slick out the way. Like, I don't know. What are you doing over there, Nas? What are you doing over there? I just feel like she's screwing. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she's fucking. Am I the only one? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you never anywhere to be found? Like, anytime she comes out, when Lauren was like, you need to go home, you're boring. She was standing by the room, right? She just looked disheveled. She was like, what do you mean? What do I need to go home for? I'm like, did you just get out the bed? I know what you was doing up under them covers, babes. Nas, I know your tea. I done met plenty of Nas's down here in Silverland. I know what it give, babes. Okay, they use what they have to get what they need. Nas just that type of girl. I just know what it give. And apparently you friends with Nat Nat, man. Okay, and even at one point, Dava was like, Milani don't need to host no house meetings. Okay, the only thing she needs to run is like I think she said a escort service or something like that. I said, oh, somebody already got that on lock. No shade, you feel me? Like Milani can't run that. Somebody already got that on lock, babes. All right. When Lauren was out there with a group of girls versus in her, all I kept thinking was, Lauren, bitch, run. I was like, oh my God, they finna hop on her. They finna hop on her. Like, I really thought they was gonna jump her. I'm like, oh my God, Lauren finna get ran and through by a 5-pack of these bitches. It's gonna be really bad. And if they did that, they would have got so much hate from the internet. So Lauren, like, let me go get my group of girls. Let me get my group of girls. But Alana ends up getting her or whatever. But I don't know why, because Lauren just keeps getting her. Lauren just keeps getting her one time after another after another. So I feel like, Alana, you need to let that rest. Okay. So then Tyson, once Lauren crew ends up coming, because they hear all the commotion, Tyson ends up fighting Don't Call Me White Girl. Now, Tyson is a good squabbler. She done fought girls, y'all, bigger than Marie Minx. And that's huge. But the problem is, I don't know, lately, Tyson been keeping her head down. She has done that too on Now That TV, don't get me wrong. But this time on Gone Wild so far, she's been like, whole time. So it's like the girls kind of get like an edge on her, and they've been able to get her a little bit because she keeps keeping her head down. And then we end up seeing Dava versus Don't Call Me White Girl. They end up going at it. Dava, the way that she was fighting Don't Call Me White Girl, it seemed like she was trying to run in the middle of the fight. So she was trying to get her while running. At one point, one of the girls from the other side tries to jump Dava. And then we get Lulu versus Sam. Now, Lulu, I like you. But you and Sam, with Sam, I'm not the biggest fan of. Y'all gonna have to stop doing that merengue. You feel me? That's all y'all doing in the middle of the field anytime y'all get into it. It's just y'all just doing the merengue. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even in class. Y'all need to charge straight up because y'all just the whole time y'all faded. Like, it don't even feel serious to me when I be seeing them fighting. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Stop. That was pretty much the episode, y'all. This was a really good episode. Like I said, this is what to me made me like, okay, like Now I feel like I'm watching a show. Like it was funny moments, talking, they like it was good. It was good. Okay, let me know what y'all think. I really like this over the Bad Boys this episode this week. This was a way better episode than Bad Boys. Okay, let me know what y'all think. And we are babies.